Hello, my very most beautiful Aries. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my loves, we are going to be doing your November bonus reading. This reading is going to go for who is coming towards you in love, whether it is new or past. Okay, it is still a general reading, so it will not be able to resonate for everyone. But if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. And everything that you guys need to know about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Aries, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what's going on. All right, somebody here is taking some kind of action. Somebody's taking a chance. Somebody's taking a chance. Let's take a look at this here. We got the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot, the Lovers in the reverse, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So I do feel like what somebody's thinking about here is, the pain that they've caused you. Somebody could have been very cold. Somebody could have been very detached. This person here that's coming towards you, I definitely feel like it's a past person. I feel like this is somebody who caused you a lot of pain. They could have said some very cold, cutting things. This is somebody who could have been very, not kind with their words. Somebody who was very cold, very detached. Somebody who caused you, they really hurt you here, okay? They caused a major disconnect between you and them. They're making a decision to come towards you anyways, though, with this Chariot energy here. They're hoping that they didn't lose you, okay? They're hoping they didn't lose you. They're taking a chance. They're definitely coming towards you. They're trying not to allow what happened in the past between the two of you to give up on the situation or to keep them from moving forward. The Devil energy in the reverse to the World in the reverse. During this time that you guys haven't been communicating with the Four of Swords, Eight of Wands in the reverse, I feel like this is somebody you're not in communication with. And during this time, they've been trying to release their toxic habits or work on their toxicity, something like that. Whatever they needed to work on, I feel like they've been trying to do that here, at least to some point, some extent. The World in the reverse, they feel like things, are unfinished between the two of you. They are definitely wanting to reach out. They don't want to let what happened in the past to keep you guys apart any longer. Tell me about this Three of Swords energy. Tell me about the Three of Swords energy. Two of Swords in the reverse. So they definitely reacted. I definitely feel like this is somebody who's got a little bit of a temper is kind of what it feels like to me. It feels like this is somebody who, like, when they get hurt, they just say some really foul things. Or, they cut really deeply. Or they react in a really negative way. It does kind of feel like that. They're thinking back to some of the times where their emotions got the best of them and they caused you pain here. Tell me about this King of Swords. The Empress in the reverse. Yeah, so they're worried that there's been too much, that you guys have grown apart too much. There's been too much distance between the two of you here because of the things that they've said. Because of some of the things they said. They don't know if you will still be interested in them. They feel like they could have lost their opportunity with you altogether. They could have lost you altogether because of the words that they've said, because of the things that they've said. Tell me about this Lovers in the reverse. King of Swords. So they know that their mouth, the things that they said, the way that they treated you, that cold, detached, cruel kind of way. I am getting that some of them are cruel. They are seeing that that's what caused this. They are finally able to see what did this. They're seeing their part in things. Okay, I feel like this is somebody before who can be kind of arrogant and narcissistic, somebody who doesn't want to take responsibility for their part in things, but they're seeing it now. Whether they admit that or not is a different thing, but they're at least admitting it to themselves now. Tell me about this Chariot energy. Tell me about this Chariot energy. Page of Pentacles. So they want to come in with an offer. They want to come towards you with an offer. They don't want to have to miss you anymore. Queen of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to have to miss you anymore. They're hoping you're not going to reject them. They feel like you might have a wall or a guard up when it comes to them now. That you've emotionally distanced yourself because of the things that they've said. Because of the way that they've hurt you. Tell me about this Page of Cups. We're not taking all of those. That's too many. Tell me about this Page of Cups in the reverse. Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse here? The Five of Wands. They're worried, one, that they could have some competition, that maybe, you know, you could be involved with somebody else. They're wondering about that. They're also really worried about, you know, the amount of fighting and the things that they've said, the amount of conflict that that's why they've lost you. So this is definitely somebody who's, you know, really, who's somebody who's really hurt you. I feel like at one point this person was very toxic for you, and you know, the connection itself is very toxic, and I feel like you've gotten away from this energy, but they're definitely trying to come back in now. I do feel like they are recognizing some of their faults, some of their contributing factors to the connection, but I also don't know if they're going to admit that. I don't know how far that goes. Okay? But I do see them coming back towards you, especially, they're definitely wanting to come back towards you. They want to, like, put the bygones be bygones, let's start over, I've learned all these lessons, but, you know, what you do with that, just because somebody wants your energy or wants access to your energy, does not mean that you're required to give it to them. So what you do with that information, what you do with that energy is up to you. I feel like this is coming up in the reading for who's coming towards you, so you guys can prepare yourself. If this is somebody who is so toxic from you that you don't want to hear from them, you know what necessary precautions you need to take in order so you don't have to. But let's go ahead and grab some additional messages. My life is not as together as it seems. Okay. I guess we're going to take them. I wasn't going to, but my guides, they felt this push, so we're going to take them. My life is not as together as it seems. So with this energy here, I instantly, as soon as I saw it, I felt like this person, this is somebody who puts on a really good show. They act like they're like better than everybody. They have, it's very like narcissistic energy. You know, they don't have responsibility for their faults. It's somebody who's just like, it's that type of energy, okay? And I feel like with this, they're starting to see where things, where they're not happy in their life. That's what's kind of triggering all of this, them to realize their part in things and to realize what they've done here, is because they're starting to really take an honest look about why they're not happy, you know, and what they've done, what caused them to lose the things that made them happy. We'll be together again. So they're also still pretty arrogant. They also still feel like they're going to be able to get you back here. You know, they're worried that they lost you, but this is also, it's like these two, like, conflicting energies. On one hand, they're like, you know, I hope I didn't lose them. On the other hand, they're like, well, I'm so amazing. You know, there's no way that I lost them, is kind of the energy that's coming through. There's no way that they won't take me back, you know, or they love me so much, I know that they'll take me back. Something like that here. I don't react when people mention you. So I do feel like that's more of that show. Like, this is definitely somebody who puts on a show, puts on a facade, okay? I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. So I do feel like with that energy, that is kind of a little bit of a confirmation that they have learned something from this situation. They have grown a little bit. I don't know I don't know to the extent, though. I don't know if they're, you know, I wouldn't say that this person isn't toxic still. I just think that they have learned some. So we're going to grab some action cards and see what actions this person will be taking towards you. What action will this person be taking towards Aries? What actions will this person be taking towards Aries? Page of Wands. So they're definitely going to be reaching out. They're definitely coming towards you. They're taking a step towards you. The Two of Cups in the reverse. They are worried that it may be too little too late, but I still see them doing it. I still see them doing it. The Fool card, yeah. Even though they have these fears that there's too much of a disconnect, or that you're going to reject them, there's something like that here. They're still, Fool card, they're still going to take the chance, Aries. Okay? They're still going to take the chance. So my loves, that is what I have for you. And if this resonates, you know, let me know in the comments down below. Before we go, I'm going to get you some confirmation, clarification, and some advice. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what confirmation, clarification, and advice do we have for my very most beautiful Aries, please? What confirmation, clarification, and advice? So the bottom of the deck, we have conclusions are within reach, and what do you need to release? So with this energy here, because I'm getting quite a few different messages already. It is a general reading, so just take the messages that are for you, and the ones that aren't for you, just leave for somebody else. With this, conclusions are within reach, and what do you need to release? I do feel like Spirit is saying that deep down, when we get the conclusions are within reach, it's because we already know. We already know what we need to do. Now, sometimes what we want to do and what we need to do are not the same thing. You know, and when I get conflicted and I'm not sure how to handle something, or I'm not sure what direction to go or what decision to make, I always ask myself what's best for me. Because my higher self, my soul, always wants what's best for me. My ego, not so much. You know, sometimes what I want is not the same as what's best for me. You know, eating a half of a cheesecake may be what I want to do when I'm sad, but that's not what's best for me. It's kind of that energy. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying deep down, if you really listen to your intuition, you already know how to handle the situation. You already know what to do here. Believe in the impossible. So I feel like this is going to shock you guys with that energy, and it's going to bring up a lot of emotions. It's going to be very triggering for you because, like I said, this is something I feel like was very toxic for you. I feel like you guys have been working really hard to get away from that, really hard to heal from that, and it's going to shock you because this person is the last person that would ever say I'm sorry. This person is the last person that would ever admit anything. So I do feel like it's going to shock you with this belief in the impossible, that this person is making this move, that this be bold and make the first move, and this emotions are running high. I do feel like it's going to be very triggering. So this is why it's coming up. This whole reading is to prepare you for, you know, this energy coming in. That way you can be ready for it, okay? So my loves, that is what I have for you. And if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, if you hit the notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and I will pray for you. So I am sending so much love and so much light. Until next time.